Have you ever been driving on the highway and suddenly had a craving for McDonald's or Subway? Maybe it was the billboard you saw a couple of minutes ago. Kegerreis Outdoor Advertising has 6 types of displays, but right now they are on a mission to expand their bus shelter advertisers. Welcome to Kegerreis Outdoors and the Bus Shelter Mission. As it is in sports, a successful team has to work together. They have to have chemistry to work in unison toward that one common goal.
1,100 displays were just acquired with a company by the name of Shelterall.
It dramatically expands our footprint. We had about 20 counties before the acquisition. We now have 55. It will give us an entry-level product among the 6 that we offer currently that anyone can afford. It's really cool to be able to talk to any business of any size and know that they can impact their revenue through the use of our product for $50 to $150 a month.
For our advertisers, it's about super affordable billboard options, essentially. We have 6 different products, and this is the most affordable of the 6. They're in great abundance. They're very visible. Some of these bus shelters certainly don't have as much impact as a 14x48 if all things were equal. But when you take a 4x8 and you put it 10 feet from a car traveler, that has greater impact than a 20-foot by 60-foot display that's hundreds of yards off the interstate.
It hasn't been all smooth sailing since they purchased the shelters from Shelterall. The team has already hit some roadblocks early on.
It's utter chaos. It is absolutely a total mess. We continue to discover every day locations that are in place that aren't being billed for, and situations where clients are being billed and there's nothing in place.
Some hastily organized spreadsheets, and we were like, we don't know where half of these are located, we don't know who's on what shelter. So I started with, half the pieces to the puzzle and have been trying to look for the other half pretty much.
One other challenging thing and frustrating thing has been the number of people that want to buy these. There's dozens of folks that have asked for more, and you can't sell people anything until you know that you can actually deliver on that promise. I mean, I just haven't been raised any other way, and I haven't built a culture here at Kegerreis that would allow for it to be done any other way.
The biggest frustration for me has been up on that board there, renewal calls, it's not desirable to come into a new business relationship asking for more from someone like that. And as Eric, likes to say, I'm being baptized by fire. So for me, it's just, I'm learning through some of the hardest situations that, you could really ever go through in a sales or manager position of this type.
But Kegerreis will keep their eyes on the prize.
We have a specific target objective. It's billing maybe $42,000 a month, and we believe it can go to $75,000 or so. But this is really about a challenge to find a home for every shelter, an advertiser for every face. I have always loved the challenge of getting to 100% occupancy, and that's our goal. We have 1,100 faces. I honestly want to fill up every single one of them. If that means selling some that have foxes and groundhogs walking past them for $5 a month or $1 a month, so be it.
The billing for the shelters has went slightly down since December, but Eric knows that number will begin to increase very soon.
If we do this correctly, I think that we can double our revenue.
And I think that by the end of this, we'll see a lot different story with how the shelters are looking and how our client relationships are going. I think we'll have a lot better creative by the end of it, and I think it's just going nowhere but up.
I'm the type of person I always believe there's room for growth, so as a company I think that we'll continue to grow, and there's always going to be progress, whether it's the bus shelter acquisition or some other thing in the future.
Let's see if Kegerreis can continue to grow their business. Soon, you'll see them travel the eastern region to track the statuses of the shelters. Stay with them until then, as we follow Kegerreis and their path on the bus shelter mission.